Good morning. Welcome to Top of the Morning by Mint, your weekday newscast that brings you five major stories from the world of business. It's Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. This is Nelson John. Let's get started. Justice is served, tweeted the Indian Army, marking the launch of Operation Sindoor, a powerful military retaliation for the April 22nd Pahalgam terror attack. In a dramatic pre-dawn announcement, India confirmed it had struck 9 terror camps inside Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The high-value targets included the Lashkar-e-Taiba HQ in Muridke and Jaish-e-Mohammad's base in Bahawalpur. Precision strikes were carried out using fighter jets, loitering munitions, cruise missiles and standoff weapons, all from Indian soil. Intelligence agencies fed the coordinates, ensuring the attacks were targeted, focused and non-escalatory. No Pakistani military facilities were hit, said a government statement, emphasizing restraint and purpose. The strikes involved joint precision from the Army, Navy and Air Force, showing rare tri-service coordination. Pakistan, meanwhile, confirmed hits in 3 locations and responded by closing its airspace for 48 hours. Cross-border artillery exchanges also flared up, with India responding in a calibrated manner, said officials. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh hailed the operation, while a detailed briefing is expected later today. With jets still in the air, India has sent a clear signal. Those behind Pahalgam will be held accountable. Hours after India launched a bold counter-terror Operation Sindoor, Pakistan's military warned, quote-unquote, the temporary pleasure of India will be replaced by enduring grief. India and the UK finally signed a historic free trade agreement after 3 years of tough negotiations. The deal is about people, possibilities and prosperity, said India's Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal. The FTA clears long-standing hurdles like visa access for Indian professionals and the looming UK carbon tax, and unlocks a $45 billion trade corridor. It's being hailed as a major win for Indian exporters in textiles, cars, seafood and more, who've struggled with high UK tariffs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi called it a mutually beneficial pact that will fuel jobs, innovation and growth on both sides. A key highlight is the double contribution convention, sparing professionals from double social security payments when working across borders. But there's a cautionary note. The UK's proposed carbon border adjustment mechanism, a carbon tax on imports starting 2027, could still hurt Indian sectors like steel and cement. With the US and EU trade talks also heating up, India is clearly playing an assertive trade game. Industry leaders call this a transformative accord that could push India-UK trade to $100 billion by 2030. For now, it's a big diplomatic and economic win. In a stunning market crackdown, SEBI has accused Synoptic Technologies and its merchant banker, First Overseas Capital Limited (FOCL), of masterminding an elaborate IPO scam to siphon investor money and rig the company's market debut. According to SEBI's interim order, Synoptics diverted over 19 crore rupees, more than half of its 54 crore rupee IPO proceeds, to bogus firms a day before listing, in clear violation of regulations. Even more shocking, 2 crore rupees ended up with an individual who then used the cash to buy Synoptic shares on listing day, creating fake demand. SEBI called the merchant bank's action shocking and stunning, and banned FOCL from handling any new IPOs. The company's top promoters have also been barred from the market. The regulator uncovered a trail of fake entities, untraceable agreements, and fund flows into shell companies, all disguised as issue-related expenses. The aim: to artificially inflate the stock and mislead retail investors. This is the first time SEBI has taken such a strong action against a merchant banker and has now ordered a deeper probe into 20 other SME IPOs managed by FOCL. The message from SEBI is loud and clear: tampering with IPO proceeds won't fly. India's economic engine isn't just humming, it's roaring. The IMF's latest World Economic Outlook projects that India will leapfrog Japan in 2025 to become the world's 4th largest economy, with a nominal GDP of $4.187 trillion, just edging past Japan by a whisker. From 5th place in 2024, India's climb reflects more than numbers. It's about resilience, demographics, and reforms. India's growth story is underpinned by strong domestic demand, structural reforms, and a youthful population, the IMF said. But the path isn't without bumps. Growth momentum has cooled. After a stellar 8.2% GDP growth in FY24, the pace has eased to 6.2% in Q3 FY25, making the 6.5% full-year target a tall ask. The forecast downgrade from 6.5% to 6.2% for 2025-26 mirrors global headwinds. Trade tensions, especially with the US's short-lived 27% tariff on Indian goods, have rattled markets even though it was trimmed to 10% for now. Germany, with a projected $4.74 trillion GDP, remains ahead for now. But make no mistake, India's economic rise is gathering steam and its next target is clear. In a billion-dollar boost to India's green energy push, British International Investment BII is pouring $100 million into Renew Photovoltaics, Renew Energy Global's solar manufacturing arm. The deal, which gives the UK development finance arm a 10% stake, values the subsidiary at a cool $1 billion. The investment will help Renew add 4 gigawatts to its current solar module and cell manufacturing capacity, pushing its total to 13 gigawatts. This is BII's first foray into India's solar manufacturing space, and it comes just after it exited Ayana Renewable Power in a 6,600 crore rupee deal. Renew chairman Sumant Sinha called it a strategic move to secure our supply chain as India races to indigenize its solar ecosystem. BII's Shilpa Kumar echoed the sentiments, saying that the investment will cut import reliance, build climate resilience, and generate over 2,000 jobs. The funds will go towards a 4-gigawatt solar cell plant in Gujarat's Dholera region. UK climate envoy Sally Taylor said it marks another chapter in the UK-India clean energy partnership. With marquee clients like NTPC and Shakti Pumps already on board, Renew's solar dreams just got a powerful international push. That's all for today. Thank you for joining in. We're eagerly looking forward to our Top of the Morning episode. Until then, this is Nelson John signing off. Have a great day.